Can we welcome the senator?
Thank you very much.
Here's a question that we're pushing, and we're pushing this with every candidate, because we've heard these consultants say that poor people don't want to be called poor, and we're meeting poor people that say that's not what we want. We know we're poor. We don't like a nation ignoring us and not calling our name. Why is there not a focus on poverty and low wealth? I mean, a focus, not as an aside, not in special committees. And how is or how will your campaign be different in both naming and addressing poverty as a central part of the campaign? We talk about the middle class, we talk about the working class, but why is it so hard to get candidates get this country to deal with 43% of its people living in poverty and low wealth and actually say their name and then address their condition?
Let me just say this. I have been in Congress for 30 years. I was the mayor of Burlington, Vermont, my home city, for 8 years. Reverend, do you know how many times the media has asked me, what am I going to do about poverty? I don't think it ever asked. I'm followed by all this media. They will not ask me about income and wealth inequality. You know, they'll ask me about some dumb statement I may have made the other day or something. Or what do I think about this or that? But I'm trying to think back, to be honest. I honestly don't believe that I have ever been asked by media as to what we're going to do about poverty. That's a non-issue. That is a non-issue. And you go into Congress, same thing. Now, why is that? It is that I think in Congress, with some notable exceptions, candidates spend a whole lot of their time worrying about how they're going to raise the money they need from wealthy people. So
let me push a little bit, as I've done with all the candidates, and I understand that the debates, they don't ask the question, no. But our challenge to every candidate as a campaign, as a poor people's campaign, is what is the onus on the candidate and the party to say, listen, if there are 43% of this country living in poverty and 250,000 people that die every year, every time I'm on the stump, I'm going to at least say working class, poor, low wealth.
What we have got to do is not apologize for the speed in which we want to transform this country. This is the wealthiest country in the history of the world. There is no excuse for so many of our black and brown and white brothers and sisters to be living in poverty. There is no moral explanation for why 87 million of us are uninsured or underinsured, why schools all over this country are providing inadequate education to low-income kids. And when we talk about urgency, what the scientists tell us, there is no moderate approach to climate change. That we must be extraordinarily bold if we want to make sure that the planet we leave our kids and grandchildren, I have 7 grandchildren, and future generations, is a planet that is habitable and healthy. So I think we speak to the urgency of the moment, the pain that is out there, not only in our country, but around the world, and the fervent hope that the United States of America can once again be a moral leader for justice in our own country and a forthright leader for democracy and justice all over the world. That's the challenge that we face, and that is why I'm running for president.
Thank you so much.